Wait, I found coupons. Oh, they're expired. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know that I just did a haul. But it was a February haul. And it's now almost the end of March. So do I have new books to haul? Yes. Am I fully aware that I keep the book buying industry like in business? Also yes. Do I have a problem? Yes. Yes, I do. Am I going to stop anytime soon? Not really. So sit down, grab a snack. It's probably going to be a long one because one, I like to talk. Two, it's a lot of books. It just is what it is at this point. We're not surprised anymore, right? Duh. We can't be at this point. So let's just get into the book haul. Okay, before we start, just a disclaimer. Just a disclaimer.
Oh Lord.
I don't know what some of these books are about. It's nothing new. If you're new to this channel, hi, I'm Katie. I'm a cover buyer. It's part of my charm. Now, some of these I know what they're about. Some of these I don't. Some of them I know the genres, and that's about it, and that's fine. We're not gonna shame me for not knowing what my books are about. I'm not having it on this channel, ma'am. No siree. So, there's no rhyme or reason for the way I'm doing this. They're just stacked in front of me, and I'm just going to get into it. So, but I am going to put my glasses on because if not, you're going to be laughing at me because I can't see. And it's not going to be a fun time for me. So, these things on. We're going to stick them on, and now I have a glare. Perfect. Okay. So, first book we have The Girls in the Garden by Elisa Jewell. This is a thriller. I have read 2 other Elisa Jewell books before, and I enjoyed them. I read The Family Upstairs, and I've read Then She Was Gone. I don't know much about this book other than this girl's sister goes missing, or she's found. No, she doesn't go missing. She discovers her 13-year-old sister lying unconscious and bloody in a hidden corner of a lush rose garden. What really happened to her? I don't know, but I'll find out when I read this book. That's just how it goes. So we have the first one here, a thriller. The next book is Crimson Bound by Rosamond Hodge. I don't know what this is about, but it's from the author of Cruel Beauty, which was a Beauty and the Beast retelling. So I don't know if this is like Red Riding Hood retelling. I don't know, but it's a YA fantasy, and I had it on my wish list, and someone got it for me, so I'm very happy. I just got to figure out what it's about. I just put it on there because she was also the author of Cruel Beauty, and sometimes my reasoning just doesn't make sense. Oh, the next book that I got was Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan, and this was on my wish list, and someone gifted it to me, and I'm so excited. And I'm excited about this book because it is a romance. And I have been in my romance feels, okay? I have been reading nothing but Sophie Lark Brutal Birthright series, and it's been a good time. It's been a great time. It's been a good time. It's been a time, and I am just in a romance mood. So this is the story of, I don't even know the girl's name, but I know that this guy is like a town outcast or something like that, and she comes to like fall in love with him. So that's all I really need to know. It's fine. It's a romance. I don't really need to know like the story of the romance just to know I want to read it. So there we go. Oh, okay. The next book I got it from Goodwill, and I saw it and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a try. I want to give it a try. And it's called Bare to You by Sylvia Day. Now, from what I've heard, this is like a better 50 Shades of Grey. And I've read 50 Shades of Grey, and I loved those books. I don't care what anyone says. And I love the movies, and I don't care what anyone says. So I figured, well, I liked those. I'll probably like this one if it's like even better. So I'm pretty sure it's about another like millionaire. Why not? Of course. So this one's a Gideon Cross. Okay. Gideon. We'll see how you compare to Christian. The next book is Ricochet, an Addictive novel by Krista and Becca Ritchie, and this is just the second book in like the Addicted to You series. So I haven't read the first one, but now I have the second one. you know, I'm collecting. I then bought Colleen Hoover, All Your Perfects, because I want to read all of Colleen Hoover's books, and this is one I did not own, so I needed to buy it, and I hear it's good. I don't really know what this one's about. It really doesn't matter to me, because I'm just going to buy Colleen Hoover books anyway, but it's, you know, it's a love story. That's really all I know, and that's all that matters. Oh, the next book that I got was Finlay Donovan Knocks Him Dead by L. Cosimano. And this is the sequel to Finlay Donovan is Killing It. No, I haven't read the first book yet, but it's okay, because when I do read the first one, then I can binge the second one if I enjoy it. And if I don't, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So now I have it though. But I do hope to get to it eventually. Like, that's my saying on this channel a lot, is eventually, because eventually I will get to it. The next book I got by Bridget Kemmerer, and that is A Vow So Bold and Deadly, which I'm pretty sure is the third book in the Curse So Dark and Lovely, or Lonely. I think it's A Curse So Dark and Lonely. Either way, I haven't read it. It's fine. It's at this point, it's fine. But I do now have all three books, so if I wanted to binge it, I totally could. But this is a YA fantasy, kind of real world realism, magical realism set in like DC. I think the first book's in DC, something like that. It's like a Beauty and the Beast retelling, which I'm always down for because it's my favorite. I mean, I have a Beauty and the Beast shelf. Come on. Oh, the next book that I got was Hook, Line, and Sinker by Tessa Bailey. This is the companion to It Happened One Summer, which came out last summer. And you're following Piper's sister Hannah in this one, and Brendan's, I'm so sorry for the train whistle, so rude. And you're following Brendan's best friend Fox, and this is a friends to lovers romance, which isn't my favorite, but I enjoyed the first book, so I'm hoping that I'm going to enjoy this one as well. I've heard really good things about it. Okay, the next book is Meet Cute by Helena Hunting, and this is like a rom-com. And so basically, like, he's an actor, and she's like his biggest fan, and when she meets him, she's like, I'm gonna be cool, calm, collective. She's totally not. She fangirls, and he finds it like adorable, and they become friends, and they strike up this like friendship, and then something happens that he betrays her, and so many years go by, and then he becomes the guardian of a 13-year-old girl, and he needs help, you know, he needs some help. So he calls on her, and I know you know, we all know what's going to happen, so I don't even need to tell you. The next book that I got was The Perfect Girl by Jillian Mcmillan, and I have no idea what this book is about, but I saw it at the Dollar General store, and it was for $3, and I'm like, yeah. And I read the back, but I don't remember technically what I read, and I don't feel like looking on the back right now. So we're just going to take my word for it. Don't worry. I always have the books linked. If you want more info than I can give you, you click on the link, you find the book, and Goodreads will tell you everything. But it is a thriller. If I didn't say that, it is a thriller. The next book is The Spanish Love Deception by Elena Armas, or Armas, not quite sure. And this is an enemies to lover workplace romance. Now, some people have said, oh, and it's fake dating. There's like so many tropes in this book. Fake dating, enemies to lovers, workplace, and slow burn, apparently. Some people love this, and then I've heard some people hate it. So I just need to figure out which one I am, in those two extremes. The next book is The Case for Jamie, and this is a Sherlock Holmes mystery. This is a YA series that follows Sherlock Holmes, and I can't think of his last name, Watson, but they're descendants of Sherlock Holmes and Watson, and they solve cases, mysteries. They solve mysteries, you know what I mean. They solve any crime by
Olsen and Olsen Mystery Agency will solve any crime by dinner time.
That's right, for all you Mary-Kate and Ashley fans out there. The next book that I got was The Roughest Draft by Emily Weberly and Austin Sickman Broca. And this is a second chance romance. And it's about two authors who wrote a book and it became like a bestseller. But then they broke up. However, they already had like in their contract to write a second book, so they have to come back together to write the second book, and it's a romance. So we all know at this point what's going to happen, what's going to unfold. We all know. I don't need to tell you. Okay, the next book is The Friendship Contract by Mia Hanselmann. Totally don't know if I said that right. But this book, you know what I kind of think this of? Like The Kissing Booth, but like for adults. Because they have like this friendship contract where they have these rules. And this guy has been in love with his best friend for like 10 plus years. But she's got a boyfriend. And she finds a ring in his duffel bag, like his gym bag. Well, she tells him, and like he's trying to be happy for her and all that stuff. But then they come to find out the ring wasn't for her. And it just goes from there. And he tries to mop up the tears, make her feel better. And like the very, very last rule is do not fall in love. So we know what's going to happen. He's going to fall in love. We all know. But it's going to be probably a cute story anyway. The next book I got was 10 Rules for Faking It by Sophie Sullivan. I don't know what this is about other than like it's a rom-com, I think. That's it. That's all I know. It's fine. Like, I really don't need to know. As long as it's like a rom-com, I'm good. As long as it doesn't have too many trigger warnings, I'm good. So, you know, I'm just going to go in with being completely blind. Okay, look. The next book I got is Stolen Air by Sophie Lark, okay? It's the book I'm currently reading. You can't see it, but the bookmark's there. I absolutely love this book. I love Brutal Prince. Okay, I am on a Sophie Lark kick. I am loving all of the books I'm reading so far from her. It's only like 2. It's fine, but I'm loving them. I'm absolutely loving these books, and I'm going to do a whole video dedicated to it. It's going to be amazing. Just be prepared. But this is the second book in the Brutal Birthright series, and this one is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. So we know that I'm going to love this one because I love myself some Beauty and the Beast. The next book is The Sunday Girl by Pip Drysdale. And I couldn't tell you what it's about. Okay, one, that's rude, the sticker on the front of the cover. But I really can't tell you what it's about. Something about, it says, when love goes wrong, can revenge make things right? Some love affairs change you forever. Some come into your orbit and swivel you on your axis like the wind working on a rooftop weather vane. And when they leave, as the wind always does, you are different, you have a new direction, and it's not always north. And it says, you know what it's like to be dumped. It stings, it aches, and it just might make you hungry for payback. Be careful. Getting caught would make things much worse, especially if he's playing the same roles. Before you know it, you may be too deep in a disturbing game of cat and mouse. But are you the cat or the mouse? Don't know. Don't know. We're going to find out. We are going to find out when I read this. I then got Never Saw Me Coming by Vera Kirian, and this is a thriller, and it's like they're psychopaths or they're sociopaths. Look, I know what it is. Hold on. Psychopath. So she is, I honestly, if this was a real thing, oh my gosh. She is one of 7 students at her DC-based college who are part of an unusual clinical study of psychopaths. So when one of the students in the study is murdered, they try to figure out who did it, and they're thinking it's someone else from the group, but you got to figure out who did it. But honestly, I just love the cover. I like the words. The words are pretty. I'm easily amused. The next book that I got was the first in the Kingsmaker series by Sophie Lark, and this is The Heir. And I know y'all are going to hate this man on the cover. I don't care. I love a man on a cover. I love a man on a cover. You know why? And here's why. Because I'm going to be 33 this year. And if I can't look at a man on the cover on a book, when can I look at a man? Okay? Some y'all just, you buy your discreet covers, you do you. Me, myself, and I am going to buy these covers with the man on the cover. Because I love myself. I mean, he's very pretty. And that's the good thing about the Brutal Birthright series and these. They got men on the cover. But if you prefer a discreet cover, there are discreet covers in the Kingsmaker series for you all. You like discreet covers. But the Kingsmaker series is following the children of the people in the Brutal Birthright series. So it's like a spinoff of that. So I won't get to this until I'm finished the Brutal Birthright series. But I went ahead and bought this one just because I was antsy and I wanted to have it. Now I do. And this is a chunker. You know what? And I'm not disappointed. I am not disappointed. The next book I got was The Fine Print by Lauren Asher, and this is pretty much a romance set at Disney World. But you can't call it Disney World for copyright reasons. But you can call it Dreamland, and I'm pretty sure that's what this is called. Yeah, Dreamland Billionaire. That's what he is. And so this is about a man or a guy, man, whose grandfather like started this Dreamland, Disney, and he has to like figure out a way to like revamp it. So he finds this girl and she helps him, and it's going to be love and it's going to be amazing. And if I'm not mistaken, like, yes, the chapters are little roller coasters. There's a second one in the series, but I don't have that one yet. But it is on Kindle if you're interested. The next book is All Roads Lead Here by Marianna Zapata. And I have never read a Marianna Zapata book yet. I plan on it. I want to. There's so many on Kindle. I just haven't got a chance. But this is a romance. A slow burn romance. Yes, I know, because all her romances are basically slow burn. And that's okay. I'm not like, you know, in love with a slow burn. But it's okay. I just know this girl goes back home to her hometown where her mom went missing or something. Or she lived, or something like that. And she meets a man named Rhodes. It's fine. I don't need to know. It's fine. I just can go in blind. The next book I got was One of Us is Next by Karen M. McManus. And this is the sequel to One of Us is Lying, which I have not read, but it's over on my shelf. So I see you. I see you, book. Stop looking at me. I know. All my books look at me when I bring in new books. They're shaming me and I don't like it. But this one is a YA thriller. I do know that much. And I don't know what's happening because I haven't read the first one. But I do know the first book is a series on Peacock if you're interested. But I get the vibes it's like a Pretty Little Liars thing. Something like that. I then got the second book in the Beautiful series. And this is by Renee Audier, and y'all know what it's titled. I don't cuss, so that's what the book's called. Yeah, I don't cuss, but I read smut. You know, it's what it is. But it's following, like, vampires set in, like, is it, like, Victorian time? In New Orleans, or 20s? It's a while ago. It's a while ago. Back in the day. And so this is just the second book in the series. I haven't read the first one, so I can't really tell you much else than that. Okay, the next book that I got is Greenwich Park. Do you say the W? I don't know. But it's by Catherine Faulkner, and this is a thriller. That's all I know. I know. But my friend on Bookstagram really enjoyed this book, and so I'm like, I take her word for it. So I just went ahead and got it. I just know it's a thriller. Look, it's fine. At this point, we all know that I don't know what my books are. We know! I then got the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley. I don't even know why it's the exclusive. Because I really don't think there's any difference in the book than any other exclusive. Or any other edition. But yeah, I don't know why it's any better. No spoilers. I'm just saying no spoilers. If there's anything, I don't know why this is the edition. I don't know. If you have a regular edition, tell me what's different, because I don't think there's a difference. I got Dating Dr. Dill by Nisha Sharma, and this is a Taming of the Shrew retelling, so if you know, you know. And look, I have read some reviews about this book, and I know that in this book, a certain part of the body has a name. Charlie. If you know, you know. If you don't know and you want to know, I'll tell you in the comments. But it's just weird, right? Why name something like that in your books that I have to read? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. The next book I got was The Betrothed by Kira Cass, and I only got it because it was signed. They lied to me. It's not signed. Wait! You better give me that signature right there. I don't even know if I own this. I feel like I do. I feel like I already own it, but I wanted it signed. Have I read the series? No. Why am I like this? Why am I the way I am? Why did I even get this? I don't know. I'm so weird. I think it's like a fantasy. I think it's like a fantasy. It's a YA fantasy. The last book is by Jackie Lau, but it's food, it's donuts, it's a rom-com, it's a romance, it's all good. That's all I need to know. It's fine. I really don't know much else about it, but you know what? At this point, it's really no shock. But that is my book haul for the month of March. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you're new and would like to join the family. Let me know down below in the comments, 1, if you bought any books in March, what were they? And 2, if you've read any of these, what did you think of them? I would love to know. Please no spoilers. Don't be that kind of person. If you'd like to follow me on any of my social medias, they are linked down below as always. But I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Now I need to do my thumbnail. She a hot mess express. Oh my gosh. Not me talking to my books like out there, real people. You're my bride, and I need you now tonight. Your love is like a shadow on me all the time. Whoa. Whoa, hook, line, and sinker. You can't be breaking my glasses. Crimson Bound. Really? Really, Sassy? You're not even sassy. Really, Callie? This book is called Crimson Bound by Rosamond Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Hodge. I then got by Bridget. Is it Bridget? Bridget. By Bridget. Bridget? Sounds not right. And it's like a Beauty and the... Don't you fall. Why did all my books have to fall? At this point, I'm so mad. Don't do it. I then got One of Us Is Next by Carrie. It's not. It's Karen. Yeah, Karen. Okay. Then for my book of the month for March. Yeah, March. I got Dr. Jill. Oh. And the last book in this haul is Do Not Fall in Love. I love it.